When it comes to survival guns, there's no mistaking that rimfire rifles are arguably the most ideal. From a hunter's perspective like me, these rimfire rifles are great due to the fact that they use 22 LR ammo, which is cheap and widely available. They are also versatile, low recoil, lightweight, user-friendly, and all of that stuff. These are not delicate firearms as well, meaning that even in the most adverse situations, they can fire. What's up, fellow preppers? I'm Ted from Ant Prepper, and today I'll be showing you some of the most trusted rimfire rifles for survival by preppers, hunters, and outdoorsmen. Stick until the end so that you'll have an idea of which one to pick if you need one. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. You can see all those buttons below this video. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Savage Mark I FPS. Not all folks out there are willing to shell out big for a survival gun. That's all right, though. We're preppers, and we ought to maximize our resources. It's just a good thing that there are rimfire rifles like the Savage Mark II FPS. The Savage Mark II FPS in particular is an affordable bolt-action rifle that costs around $300 or so. It has a synthetic stock, a 5-round capacity on its magazine, and an accu-trigger, which is one of its prominent features. The 16.5-inch heavy carbon steel barrel of the Mark II comes with a 1-in-16 twist and is threaded for suppressors. Right from the get-go, the barrel of this rifle is extremely proficient in stabilizing low-recoil 22 long rifle rounds, which contributes to its overall accuracy. Whether you believe it, the rifle can hold on its own against $1,000 rimfire rifles. Simply use premium ammo, and this rifle can shoot at a distance of 100 yards with a sub-inch MOA accuracy. But even if you don't have the bucks to stockpile expensive ammo, this Savage rifle is still capable of tight groupings at 50 yards. That means a lot, especially in target shooting, hunting small games, or keeping your perimeter safe. But because of its price, don't expect this rifle to be refined. Take its bolt as an example. It's not that easy to run. This is just my personal gripe, but just try it for yourself and see how it affects your shooting aptitude with this rifle. At the same time, I also noticed that its mag isn't that easy to load. Henry AR-7 US Survival. If we are talking about a prepper's rimfire rifle, it's impossible to miss out on the Henry AR-7. It's one of the more reputable rifles in the market due to its impressive history. This thing was made by Eugene Stoner, the same guy who also crafted the AR-15. The original intention of this rifle was to serve as a backup gun for Air Force pilots. The rifle is small and light enough to be stowed in the cockpits of the pilots and used in the instance their plane crashes in a hostile environment. Of course, we are no longer in a warring era, at least not for now, but you can still stash the rifle under your vehicle's seat or inside your backpack and use it whenever the need arises. The portability of the Henry AR-7 is due to the fact that you can disassemble its parts, such as the receiver, barrel, and magazines. If the situation calls for it, you can store all these components in its waterproof stock, making the package extra compact. The stock is also buoyant, and it's a useful quality if you are dealing with water-related threats, such as flooding. Does this rifle still shoot when it's wet? You're damn right. Similar to the rifles here, this thing is chambered in .22 long rifle and has a total length of 35 inches and weighs less than 4 pounds. It's one of the lightest rimfire rifles I've ever owned, but it still has robust quality. It typically ships with 2 mags, each holding 8 rounds of ammo, which is sufficient for small game hunting, pest control, or combat. Marlin Model 60. The Marlin Model 60 rivals the Ruger 1022 when it comes to popularity, but that's not the actual reason why you need to get this rimfire rifle. On its own, the quote-unquote Glenfield Model 60 is a terrific .22 long rifle, and over 11 million units of it have been sold since it was introduced in the market in 1960. Right now, the Model 60 is already an extensive lineup of .22 long rifles, and the majority of them are equipped with either 18-inch or 19-inch barrels. Its average length should be around 37.5 inches. It uses a tubular magazine with a capacity of 14 to 15 rounds, depending on the model. Of course, the higher round count means that the Marlin Model 60 will not require you to reload frequently. At the same time, this rifle is known for its micro-groove rifling. Unlike traditional rifling, which only has 4 to 6 deeper grooves, micro-groove rifling consists of a greater number of shallower grooves. I think there are around 16 to 24 grooves. With this design, the surface area in contact with the bullet increases, which in turn helps stabilize projectiles when they travel. Of course, this means better accuracy for the rifle overall. Meanwhile, the semi-automatic blowback action of the Model 60 is what you expect from a blowback action. It's smooth and reliable, and that means a lot for a rifle you want to use for survival or emergencies. This rifle is also light at around 5.5 pounds, while its walnut-finished stock is just a nice add-on. It makes the gun look good, like you are doing business. Ruger 1022. Since it was introduced in 1964, the Ruger 1022 has been at the forefront of rimfire rifles. It was originally designed for hunting and target shooting, but over the years, people realized its value as a survival firearm. It is so popular that this semi-automatic rifle has sold more than 7 million units in the United States alone. I think by now a lot of you know the general specs of this rifle. But for those who do not, let me give you a quick rundown. The 1022 specifically is the standard version, as there are multiple models of this rifle, has a barrel length of 18.5 inches, a total length of 36 inches, and usually comes with a 10-round rotary mag. It's considered a lightweight rifle, as when unloaded, this thing is only 5 pounds or so. One of its notable features is its blowback action, which is both clean and reliable. At the same time, you can get it with either a wooden or synthetic stock. If you want to prioritize weight-saving features, I think the synthetic stock should be a nice choice. Either way, the Ruger 1022 has an extensive aftermarket, so you can actually customize it to become a surefire survival rifle. For example, you can install a low-power variable optic to this gun to improve its target acquisition, or even get an extended magazine, such as the BX-25, which offers 25 rounds. At its core, anyone can appreciate the ergonomic design of the 1022. Its grip is remarkably comfortable, and its overall structure is well-balanced at best. These are the reasons why seasoned marksmen would tell you that the 1022 is the barometer for an affordable yet highly manageable rimfire rifle. Its recoil is low, and its accuracy is definitely sufficient for hunting games and even stopping two-legged threats. MPA Matrix Pro. Are you a fully loaded prepper? If yes, why not check out the MPA Matrix Pro? While it costs around $3,000 or more, the MPA Matrix Pro is definitely for everyone's taste, obviously. But the cost is quite justified. For example, this thing is actually factory configured for NRL and PRS competitions. At the same time, it has an adjustable chassis that includes comp-ready features right from the get-go. There's an Arca rail machined on its forend, as well as a Picatinny rail where you can toss in those rifle accessories. But let's not be too serious here. The thing that made me include this rimfire rifle in this list is that it's extremely fun to shoot. And a rifle you enjoy shooting is an excellent gun for survival. In fact, this rifle hits sub-inch MOA accuracy at 100 yards in a breeze using the right ammo. Aside from its stellar accuracy, this rifle runs smoothly and is downright reliable. It cycles different ammo without malfunctions, and the quality of the machining and finish of its chassis is impeccable. The stock is customizable for its length of pull, grip style, comb height, and other essentials that make the rifle tailored to your preferences. Its action is definitely something else. In particular, this rifle has the Voodoo 360 repeater action. If you don't know, this rifle sports fast cycling and fuss-free bolt lifting. And unlike other rifles, the action lets you feed its 10-round box mag smoothly. It's not just an extra perk, as the speed of your reloads is a critical factor in tense situations or circumstances where every second counts. Thanks for watching. Times are tough, but I hope that with these videos, we will be able to plan, prepare, and act accordingly. Take care and be ready at all times. See you in my next videos.